First thing you need that your iPhone or iPad or whatever to be jailbroken, and you need to download Gamegem and Fallout Shelter. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start up Fallout Shelter. I'm going to go ahead and create a new vault for this. That'll work. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to play through the tutorial and earn myself a couple the Vault-tec lunchboxes. Go ahead and build that. Okay, so now I got about 5 Vault-tec lunchboxes, and now I can go over to Gamegem. Go ahead and open that up. Alright, now you got to remember how many lunchboxes you already have. So the number was 5. So I'm going to come over here. What I'm doing is all the way at the top, I'm clicking the little icon with the eyeball right there. Selecting Fallout Shelter. Alright, now basically it connects to the game, and you can search the values in the code, I guess that's how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and put the number 5, and all the way over to the right of that is the little search icon, the magnifying glass. I'm going to go ahead and press that. Now what it's doing is looking through all the code for any place there is a 5. When it's done, it's probably going to come up with hundreds of thousands of the number 5s, which is normal. This does take some time on the first go. Alright, so really it's only 400,000 basically. Alright, so now that I did my first search for the number 5, right up next to the icon I pressed with the eyeball, there's the U-shaped icon with the arrow. I'm going to click on that. It's going to take me back to the game. Alright, get it rolling. Alright, go and collect my stuff. Alright, now I'm going to go use one of these lunchboxes. I'm just going to use one. Alright, good stuff. Alright, now I'm not going to use any more. Okay, I'm going to close that. Alright, I'm going to let it run. I'm going to go back to Gamegem. I'm going to change that value now to a 4, because I only have 4 lunchboxes now. And then again, I'm going to press the magnifying glass. Now it's going to search for 4s. It's going to search for through all those number 5s to see which ones have now changed to a 4. So now I got 876. It narrows it down to 876. Alright, I'm going to press that U-shaped icon with the arrow again. Go back to the game. Go ahead and collect my resources. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and use another lunchbox. Super. Alright, now I got 3 lunchboxes. Alright, 3 lunchboxes. Go ahead and hop back over to Gamegem. Again, change that value to a 3. Go ahead and search again. 30. Alright, I want it down to 16 or lower. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I'm going to press that U-shaped icon with the arrow. Get the game rolling again. Alright, go ahead and use one more lunchbox. Okay, now I have 2 lunchboxes left. Go back over to Gamegem. Change that value to a 2. Press the magnifying glass to search for 2s. Okay, now I got the 16. Alright, now below the magnifying glass you got 2 icons. During the first search you'll only have the magnifying glass and the 1 icon right below it. It's just database types. You don't really have to worry about that, just keep it on auto. But that third icon, you got the magnifying glass, the database icon, and then that third icon below it. You only get that after your first or second search. Once it gets down, I believe below around 100 or so. I don't know the exact number, but when it starts narrowing it down, you'll get that. Now, I have all these locations in the code where there is now a number 2. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just check all of them. I don't know if that's exactly the right thing to do, but I just know it works. All right, so I got them all checked. All right, now all the way at the bottom right, you have 2 icons. You got a lock and a modify icon. The lock icon, I haven't used it yet. It may work. Basically, you can put in a number and it will lock it in. The game will not be able to change it. But I have used the modify icon. All right. Now, right now we have 2 lunch boxes, and I want to add 40. And the reason I want to add 40 is because that's the max amount that you could actually purchase in the game. I tried entering larger numbers like 999 or 500, and it automatically shut the game down. I came back and I didn't have any new lunch boxes. But by adding 40, it doesn't trigger anything, so it looks normal. So I'm going to go ahead and add 40. So I could actually say 42 because I already have 2. So I'm just adding 40 to what I already have. All right. Get rid of the keyboard, and I'm going to go ahead and modify complete. All right. Now I'm going to go back to the game. All right. Now, as you can see, it still shows that I have 2 lunch boxes here. All right. I come up here again. Still says I have 2 Vault-tec lunch boxes. Hey, but look up there. Now I have 42. Now, when you get to this window, do not open it. Do not open any lunch boxes at this point. Go ahead and close that window. All right. Go up to your main menu and just get out of that game. All right. Let it close out. All right. Once it gets to here, I like to just close it completely. All right. All right. Now that it's closed, I'm going to go ahead and reopen it. Okay, I'm going to go into my vault. All right, now I have 42 lunch boxes that I can use, and obviously you just saw that it does work when connected to Game Center, because the Game Center logon just popped down. All right, go in here to my lunch boxes, go ahead and start opening them up just to show you they do work. Okay, good stuff. All right. So I had 2 before. I'm gonna go ahead and open at least 3, so you know that the new ones do work. All right, so good stuff there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll through it one more time really quick, just to show you can keep doing this. All right, so I have 38. Now right here, if I were to put 38 in there now, it would not work. So I'm gonna hit this refresh button. It's the little circle icon all the way on the right-hand corner. All right, and I'll go ahead and just reconnect to the game. All right, so we had 38. 38. Go ahead and hit that search button. Again, the first search each time takes quite a while because it has to search through every line of code in the entire game. Alright, so go back to the game, click my stuff, use one of the lunch boxes. Go back to Gamegem. Now I have 37. So 37, search. Oh, down to 18 already. I think we can get it a little bit lower though. The lowest I've ever seen that number get down to is 12. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, why that is, but as long as I get down to 16, I know it's going to work. All right, so I have 36 now. Go ahead and hit the search. 16. There we go. All right, now I'll go down to the start icon. All right, go ahead and let's go ahead and check all these. Okay, modify. So we had what? At 36. Add 4 to that. I can't do math in my head. 76. Modify. Modify complete. Go back to the game. Alright, still says 36. Okay. Go in there, but we got 76 there. Again, do not open it there. Go and go back to the main menu so it saves. Excuse me. Go ahead and close this out. Get rid of that. Go ahead and reopen it. And enter the vault. And there you go, 76 Vault-tec lunch boxes. All right. All right, so the reason I made this is I could not find a good explanation on how to use Gamegem online, specifically for this game. I really like this game. I normally do not condone cheating. However, this is a standalone game. You play by yourself. Who doesn't cheat on solitaire, you know? So Came up with 76 lunch boxes, actually a little bit more because I already spent some, in about 10 minutes time. In the past, I've got this up to about 500 sitting in my queue, but I guess you can go all the way up to 999 if you just keep doing 40 at a time. I hope this helps you. Hope you enjoy it. There are other things you can do with Gamegem to this game, but I've chosen not to do that myself. I think the lunchboxes themselves give me a good enough kickstart, so I'll leave that up to you if you'd like to explore that any further. All right, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and watch out for some more videos coming soon.